Hello everyone, welcome to Psych Space. Today we're gonna talk on a topic which is very relevant and we have been seeing recently few cases over the social media and throughout the different platforms. So today we're gonna talk about cyberbullying, sensitization for a safer digital realm. So today with us we have Miss Lisa Chaudhary, who is a psychologist in PsychSpace. Along with her, we have Barkha Bora, who's a counselor in PsychSpace. So welcome both of you.
Hello,
Thank you.
hello.
Hi. So today we're gonna talk about cyberbullying. So we have recently, witnessed, a case where a young boy have, lost his life due to, the way he was expressing himself over social media. And it's not just about one story of one person. There has been a lot of different cases. There has been different stories who might not have taken that step of that big step of suicide maybe, but there have been a lot of incident and a lot of cases where internet has taken a troll over someone's mental health. So on that note, we're gonna start with our first question. How does cyberbullying specifically impact an individual's mental health?
Okay, so Barkha, do you mind if I take the first question?
Yes, please go forward.
Yeah. So, yeah, today we are here to talk about cyberbullying, which is definitely a very important topic. Bullying itself is a very important topic, but as it take place in different site, certain names are being denoted with it. So, cyberbullying is basically denoted uh, where people are being passed on derogatory comments related to their personal life or any kind of sharing any kind of rumor regarding their personal life or anything about their life, their work, anything about their health, which definitely that has been shown or that has been broadcasted in networking sites, social media platforms. And as in this generation we are using or we are totally uh, developed with so much of social media uh, platforms, like we have phones, internet, social media platforms like Instagram, Facebook, even WhatsApp. There are so much. So due to that, people sitting behind the camera, or one who is uh, trolling a person or commenting anything about person's life, it definitely impacts uh, a person's or an individual's mental health, right? So when we say mental health, definitely a person who receives any derogatory comment related to his or her life, to his or her occupation, to his or her anything, any dimension of their life, it will affect, right? The person will have sleep issues, the person may or may not be talking or expressing oneself or himself in front of their social groups. Basically, one will tend to avoid social groups, which is a very important thing. And to be honest, people who are facing uh, cyberbullying, they are not aware about it. That is one of the most important barrier, that a victim is not aware about it, because when a person is not aware about it, he or she won't be able to take the right step. And with that, yes, with that, a person, if a student, if then it's a student, then definitely it's gonna affect his or her academic life. If it's a person, employee, definitely work commitment, everything, every dimensions of our life is affected. We may not talk to people, we may not eat properly. Suicidal ideation is very, very, we usually see it. And to be honest, when I was going through, or providing our audience with some kind of research evidence, so I couldn't find much research article about it. Whatever research has been done, it has been done in 2014, or it's been many years. So there's a wide research gap when we see here. So yes, so these are the important thing how a person's mental health life will be affected or impacted through cyberbullying.
Right, right. I mean, if we look into the overall aspect of cyberbullying, the first thing is like the threat that someone gets, the hatred someone gets, is something definitely going to impact their mental health, be in a very negative way, because overall it somewhere make the person feel low about himself, make him or herself doubt about himself or herself, and with that a lot of self-esteem issue, a lot of different body image issues can also take up, can also manifest in the longer term. I definitely agree with that. Coming to the second question, what are some self-care practices individual can adopt to protect their mental health in the face of cyberbullying?
Okay, can I go forward with it?
Yes,
Sure,
sure.
sure, Baka.
Okay. So basically, the self care practices include some kind of setting of boundaries, seeking supports from your parents as well as with your friends. You know, nowadays it's like how mindful you are about the post that you are creating for yourself, how mindful you are that you are opening yourself up to the world, which is very virtual. And when it comes to teenagers and children, I feel they should be nurtured and cared with from the parents' angles, where parents are really mindful of what their children are doing. We have seen that people are being bullied, like because of the posts they have shared or cyberbullied, and also there are many things one can be mindful of, like how much they can devote oneself, like regarding Instagram, Facebook. We all know that this world is now a virtual world, right? We are connected with each other like through the social platform, but being mindful of what is going around and also what to be like in the virtual world is very important when it comes to the children who are below the age of 18 and who really need awareness, right? And the first step towards is like that would be how parents are more inclined to knowing what their kids are doing, and also being trained from their school what to do and what not to do. This is how it's like the awareness is spread from the early age, and they are also aware with whom they are supposed to talk to, right? Because we have also seen some of the cases where they are targeted, whether it be online platform, like being pokes for what they wear or what they do, and some are also mapped for where they go for places. So I feel being mindful along with the parents and children, and also cooperation of teachers for making it more understanding for children to know it in the school environment will help. And being mindful of what they are doing and sharing it with their families and friends, and having this conversation with their parents that this is what I'm going through. It's all about how they open up with their parents and friends, because ultimately it's the family that have supported them, right? So this is basically, I feel, are some of the important points how can seek boundaries and also setting their boundaries. Yeah.
Right, right. I agree with all the points that Burkha have mentioned, because uh, like Burkha said, we are living in a virtual era, and like everything is just a click away, and we can showcase our bestest of talent and best food in social media, but the content that has been delivered is delivered to every particular individual that uses the internet. So how the other person react and how the other person takes up the content may also impact the reverse thing that the person give back after reading or seeing or watching the content. So in that case, yes, young minds are in a very big threat, I would say, of cyberbullying. And not just young minds, everyone is, but particularly young minds are. So yes, we have a question here. We have a comment by Salman Khushrid Mazumdar. It says that the meme that we laugh at every day, don't you think at some point it is also cyberbullying? Definitely. I would like to take up that. Like, I have personally seen, I mean, like, not personally, like there have been like individuals whom we follow, whom I have been following on Instagram, and I have seen one particular content creator who has been cyber bullied like anything because of the way she looks. She was on a heavier side. She was a bit chubby and a bit thick, and for that for that basis, she have been being put into memes and all sort of different derogatory content and stuff like that. And with that, the mental health challenges that she faced later on was devastating, and due to which there was a lot of different issues that she was facing. She was on a verge that she also deactivated her social media, through which she was actually earning and making a living out of it. So definitely, I mean, I know we see memes, I know we see this funny contents and we laugh after watching and after reading them, but at point those joke are also being made on someone particular. So in that basis, it's fun to laugh with a group of friends about someone, but that one particular, for that one particular individual, that joke isn't a joke, that is about like it's a personal attack to that person. So definitely memes are a very big contributor to cyberbullying and to different sort of other mental health issues. So thank you so much, Salman, for the question. We'll move ahead with the next question. Lisa, ma'am, and Berkha, ma'am, do you have any inputs to put on that comment?
Uh, I thank Salman for that question. Yes, definitely. Um, when I saw the question, yes, it hit me like we tend to laugh at all the memes, right? If I see a meme, then definitely I'll show towards my friend, towards my colleague. It happens, right? So when we think in depth, yes, like a person is public in front and putting out content, everything, day in a life, a person is showing his or her day life, everything, right? And a person is doing that because a person is earning from that, and that's the job of a person that he or she has chosen. And it's very difficult. Every job is very difficult, right? We need to respect every occupation, every work that we are inclined towards us, right? So when a person has showcased every bits of his or her life, we need to respect them neither than creating certain kind of meme. Yes, definitely, for a minute or two we laugh it off, but the hurt or the embarrassment or the fear that a person goes through takes years and years for a person to remove or eradicate things from his or her life, right? So many people, content creators, many people who are public in front, in Instagram, Facebook, they usually face, right? So yes, thank you, Salman, for that question. And definitely, uh, we should, before seeing a meme, it's a kind of heads up that we should not laugh it at every day. Like we should not every day. We should not. That's something we should stop it because it's also a sign. Yeah.
Absolutely. I mean, like, the laugh is for a minute or two. Like, if we watch a 15 seconds of reel and we're gonna laugh for like 15 seconds, and let's just say 20 seconds max, we're gonna laugh on it. But the impact on whom we are laughing is prolonged and it's persistent. It's gonna be there for that person for a very long time. So yes, definitely, I agree. Coming to the next question, in what ways can mental health professionals collaborate with school, parents, and online platforms to address the mental health impact of cyberbullying?
Okay. Uh, when we say mental professionals, yes, we can do great work when we can. collaborate with school, we can collaborate with any organization to create awareness. As I already said, that a person, for example, if certain thing happened with me, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you don't know that there's certain entity like cyberbullying where we can issue complaints, right? If I don't know or if I'm not aware about it, right? So the main victim or me myself, what I'll do, I'll just sit in my room, avoid everything, struggle day and night, you know, go through the comments, feel frustrated. It's a cycle, right? When we see all this kind of thing, and I won't be going to the main end goal where I need to file a complaint or issue or see that support, right? When we are not aware about it, people won't be knowing about it. My friends won't be knowing about it. They won't be supporting me, right? And when we will be aware, it is for our own benefit that those knowledges are kind of a life skill nowadays, right? So I take it as a life skill because if we need to know everything, like if something happens with me in the upcoming time, where I'll go, what I'll do, what is the next step that I'll take, or might be when you will tell it to your friend, that friend or family member can be your guide, right? And that is awareness thing is very very important. We can work it on with schools, anywhere, right? Anywhere. We just need we just need people, we just need students, we just need parents, because that is very very important. Parents need to be aware that if my child goes through certain in any part of their life, goes through any kind of incident, rather than fighting with them, rather than like doing anything that is illogical in this time, in this phase of time, one can be a supportive parent and even friends, right? So that is very very important. And what we are doing today is also a kind of awareness, right? We are doing taking the step of an online platform to aware people, to let people know more about it. And that is the way. We have so many social media platforms, Instagram, YouTube. We can do everything, webinars, we can do workshops, we can do researches about it, we can let people know about it. And that is how the collaboration works, and that is how people will know about it, right? And we mental health professionals, definitely we are there to help you people, help guide people in all this journey, right? So definitely we are all ready to help and to collaborate with other other organization as well, other people, where they want us to help or to do something for the society, because cyberbullying is something that is happening day and night. And what we have heard last 2 week back is something that is a news that has been reported, but many news which goes unreported and we are not aware about it, right? So we have to bridge that gap that is there, even if it is research, even if it is in anything, in any way, we need to build that gap so that we can know about it in more way, in better way. Yes, that is from my side.
Absolutely, ma'am. I agree. I mean, in a long run, like since Burke has said, like, we are living in a virtual world. We are just one click away from everything. So it is true that the education and the psycho education of cyberbullying is something very necessary, and not just cyberbullying and like the not just the education but the rights that one have, the rights that individual have when something, when any sort of violence or any sort of cyberbullying or any sort of such cases happens in someone's life. What are the basic rights an individual have, what can they do, where can they complain, what portal that they can use to complain and to file a register a complaint, to file a complaint. So those are also a part where, individual can learn only through awareness. And for cyberbullying to take, to help people to fight against cyberbullying, I feel it's very important for young kids to be aware of this thing, because every individual, every kid nowadays use Instagram, every kid uses social media, any form of social media. And bullying can also be happening in YouTube and different other platforms as well. It doesn't have to be only Instagram or Facebook. There are other platforms as well. So overall, I mean, like, and on top of that, mental health professionals, like what we are doing, is definitely a part of it. So together, if we spread awareness, I think we can fight against cyberbullying, and definitely can save a lot of more young minds and, people. So my last question for the evening is that how can workplace address the intersection of cyberbullying and mental health, promoting a healthy and supportive work environment?
Okay, so basically, a workplace can implement mental health awareness programs, policies with anti cyberbullying policies, and provide employee assessments, programs for those who actually need the support. Creating or promoting a culture of respect. See, it's very important for a person to have respect with one another, which we term as empathy. Someone might be experiencing some kind of bullying, abuse, and harassment, where she can have that fairness of judgment, empathy from the co-workers, for he or she is working with the particular company or an organization. It's very important that the particular organization empowers its employees, telling them what is the do's and don'ts, like particular policies they should follow. It's not necessity that every time you are cyberbullied you don't have to always reply with a rage, but then rather complain using the process outlined with your violence or policy, harassment policy. It's very important how it is linked with your company's policy, and creating some kind of awareness, so that together when you empower the employees working in your organization, everyone stands for each other, and it doesn't look that only one particular individual who has have faced the cyberbully tends to be only individual facing it. Creating,
Hmm.
as I have mentioned, creating a culture of respect. It's very important that the tolerance and the empathy, the subject of empathy, is there in the the workplace, so that he or she has the feeling of sharing with the other co-workers. He she is aware about what are the policies regarding harassment and cyberbullying. It's very important that each and every individual is assisted for all sorts of anti cyberbullying policies. What are the programs, what are the awareness? And I feel there should be some particular teams working for it. When one group of the team looks for the other processes of the company, it's also where should be a team for cyberbullying. It's very important where each and individual is respected and accepted, and he or she is heard. Yeah.
Absolutely correct. I do feel like, I mean, like, with this, with the upcoming, new agencies, new MNCs, there have been, like, places where there is policies, to protect one's mental health and to protect individuals' overall well-being. If, and together, if like whole company and different workplaces work together, not just victimize, not just, letting the victim take the blame of what happened, and together if they work on the particular thing, so it can definitely save many more different lives. And moreover, I also feel uh like no matter what, there is the need of a little bit of kindness over the platform, over internet, because I know everyone has the open right to express themselves, and everyone has the right to speech as well. but to which extent the expression and the speech is being used is something that we should be mindful about. And I know that we all agree that internet can be a brutal place when it comes to right to speak right to speech, because there is no control, there is no police over there to put charges on you, or to show you that your comment is wrong, or you what you're saying to other person is wrong. It's just like there are a lot of keyboard warriors in the social media, and they fight throughout the comment sections and everything, just to degrade someone's overall well-being and how they see themselves. So I think overall there is a need of kindness in the internet, and yes, and awareness, most importantly. Like, this is a legit thing people do. People are losing their life, people are losing their sanity, they are going through a lot of things because of cyberbullying. And on top of that, when you go through cyberbullying, mental health issues come side by side. It doesn't it didn't it don't have to be a very very critical mental health illness, but there is going to be an imprint on you, there is going to be a scar on you forever. With it can be low self esteem, it can be different issues in different aspect, your confidence and everything. But yes, definitely that internet needs to be a safer place, internet needs to be a kinder place, so that people can share their opinion and people can also respect one another. So yes, I would like Lisa ma'am and Burkha ma'am, do you have anything else to share?
Yeah. So as much as we have covered today, I just want to say that uh, we will definitely, everyone, with help of everyone, cooperation, everyone, we will definitely, put a stop in cyberbullying. Yes, but during this time when the whole cyberbullying takes place, I want everyone that if we cannot eradicate cyberbullying in a full way, right? It will be there. Some people will be there who will be commenting about your life, who will be embarrassing, about your face, about your body, anything, right? Anything out there. They will be there. But the person needs to be strong enough. The person needs to work on their confidence, on their resilience, right? So, in this kind of thing, it is very, very important. If you are out there, if you are low in confidence, low in resilience, I want you all to work on that, because that will help. Let them troll you, let them bully you. You can seek help, you can do whatever you want, but being strong, being resilient, whatever is happening, you just need to do something that will be worthwhile for you, that will be worthwhile for a journey, right? Being strong and being that example for all your group, being example for all the society, right? So I want to just pass the message to all this thing to the people.
Amazing. Yeah, I think that's all we had for tonight. And thank you so much, Lisa, ma'am, and Burkha, for sharing your views with us. And yes, to all our viewers, thank you so much for joining us. And we would let's make internet a kinder place. And Sykes Space is there. We are just one DM away. Follow us on our Instagram and our YouTube channel and our Facebook, and you can just DM us, and we will get touch in you. We will get in touch with you for sure. And for any sort of consultation or any sort of help, feel free to just drop a message, and yeah, we will be there for you. And with that, thank you so much everyone for joining us. Good
Thank
night.
you.
Thank
Bye.
you.